Hello, hello, hello. Here we are, live streaming once again. New daily race C, Group 1 at Spa. Don't think it's an especially popular combination. I'm home, Isa. I am home. We are home. Jack Baldwin in the chat. Hello, Jack. So I've just jumped on there, done 4 qualifying laps, as you can see. Nothing spectacular there, that's for sure. 58.6.1's our best. Definitely need to get that a little bit better. Don't know where that will start us. I don't think it will start us too near the front, but hopefully we'll get some action. Morning, Deadeye. Hope you're having a better time in this race if you've been racing it. I seen your stream from Dragon Trail a couple of days ago. You had a couple of nightmares, but you finished on a good one at least. Keithskate, nice to see you. Yeah, Jack, I've done a couple of races on my Australian account. Penalties are pretty difficult to avoid in this one if you're fighting with other people. So did Key actually delete the game yesterday because he got a penalty that wasn't deserved? A bit of an overreaction, I would say, to delete the game over a penalty. Yeah, but as time trial conditions, Issa should be doing better than, well, I should be doing better than a 58, I think. We're in the Porsche for the first race here though. Whoa, down in 8th place, and we're the only Porsche in the field, so we'll see what we can do. Get Zavizic up front, so he's just going to disappear. He's obviously building his driver rating back up after a reset. Burst in P2. We could normally... Burst is always very good in qualifying, but tends to struggle in the races a little bit, so we'll see how close we can get to Burst. Oh, it was painful, Dale boy, it was painful. But as I said, at least you finished on a good result, which is always, I always say, if you're going to finish a session, finishing a good one. Yeah, Jack, the penalty system is in a pretty poor condition at the moment, but with the penalty system you just have to accept that it is what it is and then drive accordingly to try and minimise the impact it has on your races. That's what I tend to do anyway. Try not to get involved in too many fights. People are going to dive me. Try not to make any contact with them. You just got to be on your wits, I suppose. In saying that, we'll pick up a penalty in the first 2 corners here, absolutely no 2 doubts about it. Oh, somebody going the wrong way around the track there. Exactly, Issa, you know, the penalty system, you know, the silly thing is the penalty system is not broken, because a system can't be broken. The system is just what it is, and it's up to you to adapt to that system, because you can't change it. So understand what gets you penalties, how you get them, and then try and avoid those situations. Anyway, we've had 4 laps of running there before we're getting into this one, so we'll see how we get on here. Seriously, good luck, Jack. MX Box, nice to see you in the chat, and morning to you too. Good old spa start there. See, this is the danger when you go from time trial into the race, isn't it? Totally mess up your braking point. Is he going to think he's close enough to go for a move here? Hopefully I'm not going to. So we've got SS T-Ban up ahead. I don't think he's my biggest fan. Tends to make life pretty difficult for me. Oh, we're very close to him at this point in the race anyway. So we managed to drop the South African here. A couple of penalties up ahead, I think. Oh. That's a lot of time to the safe. Semi made the apex there at La Source. German King Russus has some kind of issue up ahead. Oh! Wonder what that was all about. A history between the two. Hope I don't get the same treatment if I catch him. Have a run. He's in the Audi, this German, so he's going to struggle out the chicane and the source. The lack of hybrid. It's not where I want to be. Oh, really, mate? Somebody's not a happy German, are they? Oh well. I kind of understand that behaviour if somebody's annoyed you, but I'll guarantee if I catch him and have even the slightest hint of putting him off the track, I'll get a penalty. Anybody ever had a run in with King Russ before? Exactly, Keefsky. How's he managed to do that twice and not get a penalty, put a car off the track? The thing is, he's not exactly slow. Gonna have to try and dummy him down the straight here. So I'm gonna have to try and go one way then the other, but the Audi's very fast down the straight. Use it. Dirty air. Messy lap. Oh, thanks SD bar. Come on. I think T-Bang got a penalty for that. Maybe one of those days, is it, in Gran Turismo Sport? Spaniard got a penalty by the looks of it. Thinking about it. Sport wants the whole track then. I was just waiting on the ram there, waiting on death. fairly entertaining so far anyway. Not for the right reasons, but so I hope I've not been able to read the comments in this race so far, but got a nice new camera there, so we have. Not using the webcam from the laptop anymore. Just a wee cheapy webcam, but seems to be doing a decent job. Not a bad lap. I had to go defensive into the comb as well. I've just given myself a penalty. Now they can shift down the straight, can't it? So horrible when you're behind another car. So it's been sports tyres or something. South Africans off up ahead. I'm struggling. It's an interesting situation down at the chicane with these two. Oh, they're going to go too wide for the Francorchamps. Should I recommend that? Well, there's two positions here, they're going to get stuck behind this South African. Maybe not then. Well, you barely lose anything from a half-second penalty, do you? We started 8th, so if I could get, we'll just get 8th place, it wouldn't be too bad. like that apex, does he? Very hard to pass that high water, they get such a boost off the corner. We have to be into the chicane. Nope, not a touch of gas, it won't. Go defensive. Not an easy move, this. Just stops in the apex like that. Saved his life. Will I get a penalty for it? So if he was honourable, he would just let me go now, because I just saved him. You're getting dived, buddy. Ah. I got a penalty in the last corner. That is just, honestly. Thanks for coming in, Jack. I appreciate it. Enjoy your lessons. Dimitri Leap, never said hello to you. Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, Keefsky, I agree. Deleting the game and camera was just for... We all know Key's going to be back on GT Sport. We all know it. Simple boy, never seen you there. Thanks for joining us, Richie HD. Thanks, Seth. First comment I've seen about the camera. Glad you like it. Well, that race was just... See, there you go, that's what I was trying to kind of say that to people. We got a penalty on the last corner there, and a lot of people think you would get a red S because of that, but if you pick up enough green sectors over the course of the race, then it counteracts that. So we still finish with our SR intact. Oh, that was frustrating. Indeed, Isa, very intense race, very intense race. But I quite enjoyed that, in fairness, despite the German taking me off and the SST band punting me off. And the South African suspect driving towards the end there, I would say. All in all, quite good fun. Let's go to Tiora next. See, Dimitri, I tend to agree with you, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the penalty system's good, but you have to. The penalty system, it is what it is, and if you can understand how the penalties work, then you can try and drive in a manner that at least allows you to avoid the worst of it. When I first started playing GT Sport, I thought the penalty system was quite good then, because it couldn't stop people doing dive bombs, because I really don't think any penalty system can. But it caught the big stuff. It caught the big punts off and stuff like that, so people could just ram you off the track or pun you off the track without picking up a big penalty. So it did tend to pick up all that kind of stuff. And then everything else, kinda you just had to make do with. Well, I can imagine what it's like down in some of the lower lobbies, Isa. I mean, this is top split at the moment, and look at some of the driving that was going on there, so I can only imagine. I wonder what the German's problem was though. I did notice he didn't actually finish, so I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, Dimitri, I said he was getting dived into the chicane because he went off the track at Stavolo 2, came back on, hit my car, I stopped him from spinning, and then he still wanted to fight me all the way down the chicane. And I think as an honourable driver, if you've kind of made a mistake and then you've hit another car and he's kind of kept you on the track and stopped you from spinning off, then to me, I would then just let off and let the other driver have the position. That's why I said he was getting dived, and in the end of the day I didn't do it. You'd think, Del Boy, you'd think they'd be able to build a system that could pick up the simple stuff. If a car's there must be something where they can they should know what direction the car's pointing at each part of the track, and if it's not pointing in that direction, then it's clearly out of control. I mean, you shouldn't be any more than 20 degrees off which way the car should be pointing at any part of the track. So if the car's more than 20 degrees in the wrong direction, then the game should be able to just go, that car's out of control. Anything that hits it or is a consequence of hitting that car is not the other car's fault. Oh, did he, Rocky? I did see. I mean, obviously, I was having my own problems at the chicane, so he got into a 4-second penalty. Ah, well, good enough for him, because he was a dirty beggar. Did he still finish with a blue SR? Mad. Coleman, nice to see you. Doing okay. First race was interesting, I think would be the fairest thing to say about it. Worth a watch, I'll say that. If you've just joined, then the first race is worth watching. Some good incidents in it. I have quite high hopes for the penalty system in GT7, Richie. I think if you go by what Tidgeney says in his streams, and he's obviously got a bit more inside info, then he says that Polyphony are very well aware that the penalty system is the biggest bone of contention within the player base, and that they do look at other games. So they've got a whole lot more computing power to work with as well, and we're always getting told that these systems, physics systems and AI systems, require more CPU power, so they've got that in abundance with PS5. I've got high hopes for the penalty system in GT7. I will try to drive sensibly, Issa, but we're only human at the end of the day. We can all lose the rag. At least the German's not in this one. We've got SST band to worry about. Right, race number 2 started P10 in the Toyota TS050 for this one. I think this is the best car overall. I think it's the best car overall now. It doesn't really seem to want to turn. Bermo, nice to see you. How are you doing? And the field doesn't have to end up spread out, doesn't it? Doesn't really seem to want to turn. So much understeer. Turn car. Actually feels like there's something wrong with the wheel here a little bit. be close enough to take advantage of this 0.5. Really, I mean, how much track do you want? Those are out. Somebody's Italian. I think he was up in top 2 positions. Unterschnitt is next. So the Porsche definitely feels more responsive in the front end compared to the Toyota. No, he's off. You come back on the very dirty tyres. He's going to have no grip into Blanchimont. Yep. So I don't want any track. Bump for you. Right, be nice. Be nice. You got a penalty for that. It's nice if people just race occasionally. I'm modicum of common sense. Maybe a better distance to be behind, isn't it? Don't kill me. Lost a lot of time. We're actually gaining on the leader though. They must be fighting up in front. Last time I looked at the leader, we were 8.3 seconds behind. I'll catch up with the chat after the race, folks. It's very difficult for me to look to the side when I try to listen with these cars and keep up with it, but I will read it all. This race is not going too bad though so far. Catching the Spaniard, aren't we? We were never really seen what the gap was once we got by Unterschnitt. I need to start going down into second there. Don't want to be out there. Steve-O, nice to see you in the chat. Hope the homeschooling's gone well today. No need for any kind of apology. I'm just glad anyone who wants to join even for 5 minutes. Appreciate it as always. Appreciate everybody joining. The 30 of you out there watching at the moment, very much appreciated. Hope I can catch up with these Spaniards, give us something interesting to look at. It should be on, don't know what to call him. Did it again, turning too early for pull on. Firmly in the slipstream now of ZGZ. Ziggy. Oh, followed him in, touched him there. Hope that's not a penalty. Don't want to be too close here. A bit too close. Let's see. Take a terrible line. down up to P6. Appreciate the Spaniard fighting that nice and fair as well. Sean Daniels, nice to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining, mate. Joining us, I should say. Bears with a 0.5 up ahead. Bit deep. It's a nice lap for lap 7. Deep into that so slow. Yep. Alright, SST van, I wasn't going for the move there. Just testing you out to see how you were feeling. So the Spanish driver ahead does not like me at all. Oh, that's a wee bunny hop there. Ambitious. Whoa! Oh yes, he's in the Audi. I appreciate you backing out there, SST van. Adjusting to the braking points here with the slipstream. Audi runs out of. So that's the difference between the Toyota and the Audi there. The Audi has no hybrid after a couple of 100 metres out of the source and the bus stop, so if you're in a Toyota behind them, very good chance of passing. If you don't know, you can rev the Toyota out in 5th gear. Just notice it's the final lap and we're up to P4. It's been a good race. Oh, we're going to be in trouble from this Audi into the chicane. We're going to have to go defensive, I think. Maybe a bit overly defensive there, but not a bad result though. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. That was good. Isa Womble Boss, I believe the L in my name is a capital I. So if you're looking for Womble Boss, you put a capital I for the L, you should find it. If you're looking to sort of send a friend request, then feel free. Same counts to anyone. Anyone who wants to send a friend request to any of my accounts, then you're more than welcome. Yes, Kiefski, the Germans are not very happy indeed. Yeah, definitely, sir. Holding 5th up through Erosion Radion in the Toyota is definitely the way to do it. You can actually just keep it in 5th all the way to Lacombe. Congratulations to Brackus. Had some good racing with Brackus in the past. Very, very clean driver, quick driver as well. But no, that was a good race. I enjoyed that one. And we got the fastest lap as well. It was nice to get a fastest lap. Steve-o, this was the second race that we've done. First one, I think we finished down in 8th place. An interesting race, I'll say that much for it if you want to go back and watch it. Oh, I disagree, Coleman. I think there was plenty to see in the first race. Morning, Sean. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Steve and Del Boy, I'd agree with you that the It's not the best week, is it? I don't mind Group 1 that much. I will race it, but they're just very, very awkward cars to race in. Now we're going to take out this Toyota for a wee giggle, just to see how we get on with it. So this is the TS030. See, I don't know why when they do Group 4, like at Race B at Lago Maggiore, why they don't just sort of tick the box to disable FF cars, and then that would be a much better race for everyone. Everyone would enjoy that race so much more. Do you know what? We're not going to go in this car. We'll do another one in the TS050. Kiefsky, the Spanish guy, doesn't like me because he blamed me, was it Group 2 at Fuji a few weeks ago? He got a 1 second penalty for some reason. It was my fault, so he's made my life a bit of a nightmare since, but I think he's got a bad reputation just generally in the game. So he has. He's got a bad reputation for being pretty dirty. To be fair, he was absolutely fine there, wasn't he? So that race went really well, the last one, so we'll do another one in this. Paul Rigby, never seen your name there. Thank you for the well done, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Richie, yeah, the R18 just can't keep the hybrid alive. So I think, as you say, very quick over one lap, but once it loses the hybrid, it really struggles. Ben will asking a quick way, do you have Sen on auto or do you set by car to car? Oh, is that on my wheel? She'll just tell you. I could remember how to. Oh no, don't do that. How do you look through them? For some reason I can't look at my settings just now. Ah, it's that one, isn't it? I've got Sen at auto. Ooh, sugar. Sen, my SEN or Sen is at auto, Bermo. Ninth place for this one. What exactly is it for, Bermo? So we've got a very fast driver in P1. Thunders is very quick, but we should be able to live with everybody. P2 to P8 anyway. Steering. To be honest, I've never really since I've had this wheel, fiddled about too much with those kind of things. I've got 3 different settings, so I've got one setting where the wheel's really heavy, one where it's kind of a bit lighter, and the one I'm using now is probably the lightest that I've got. The wheel probably quite heavy for a lot of people. But since I kind of came up with my own settings, I've actually started enjoying the driving a bit more. I'll maybe take a look at send note, maybe have a wee fiddle about with it. Right, Steve, we'll see you when you're back. Oh, Sam Lehman. Oh, you just sent me a friend's request. I shall accept those friend's requests after the stream. Don't worry about that. It was free came up there, wasn't there? So I definitely will. Yeah, Bear Mo, I'll take a look at it. I'll certainly have a wee fiddle about with it. There's one thing I have learned since having a wee quick fiddle about with some of the settings, that you can really change the way how the wheel feels. I'll put TC on. MX Man 2009, thank you for the friend request. I'll accept that after the stream. Anytime you want to get going, friend. Lost a second to the guy behind us. Look at the gap to P6 already. A bit late. Oh my goodness. Very messy so far. It's almost like the dirtier's worse depending on what car you're behind as well. like so. I think when I'm behind an Audi it doesn't feel quite so bad, but when I'm behind a Toyota, about 5 from Mad Gunner. Off the curb car. I could really do with just let me pass, Pen. I will drag you up to the French driver. Right, move aside. That was a bit naughty of me, but hey. Are we even off the track? Blocked me. I will accept that that was not the cleanest and most sportsmanship like of moves, but hey. Occasionally you need to get your elbows out. Didn't even catch a French driver. Don't think we'll get much higher than that. keep an eye on the gap to the French driver, 2.5 seconds. See you later, Bermo, thanks for joining us. I'll take a look at Sen on your recommendation. Let you know how I got on in the next one. Definitely catching Coco Chris. Oh, do that, please, cut. This lap as well, baby. Really struggling to hit that apex in the Toyota for some reason. Finest piece of driving ever. Grinding them down. Too late into the chicane though. Stole my fastest lap as well. Scallywag. I think I agree, Steve-O. They're better off with no penalty system at the moment. There was a time not so long ago when that was the case, and the racing was fine. In top split or in higher splits, of course. Come here, Chris. potential to be a good laps win and get a slipstream all the way down here as well. We're braking right for the chicane. It would have been a good lap until that happened. Would have been a 59.6. Under pressure now. We don't really want to do the overtaking at the chicane. Looks like a good distance. Close enough though. We'll try and surprise him this time, maybe we'll try something different. I'll try something different then, we'll try the exact same thing again. Might be a half-second penalty for me though. He's going to end the fight. We'll get away with it somehow. He's got a good shot off that Stavolo 2 there. We are going to try and scare him into this though. Oh, good race, good race. Woo! Xander and Mark Thomas, my AAC teammate for Team Yeeted. We had a bit of a hard time in the race yesterday, Mark. McLaren just didn't have the top end of it for the straight. And Eric B, I see you in there as well. Isa, I've never seen you saying cheerio there, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for chatting away. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone in there. 37 viewers at the moment. That race was not quite as entertaining as the other two, I suppose, but had its moments. You know, boys asking, did you? It was maths. Did you explain how to calculate a GT Sport penalty system? Oof. You'd be away working for NASA if you could work that one out, wouldn't you? Tenth, I think, Steve-o. I think we started that one 10th, I believe. We passed the Hungarian. This driver started in front of us, so did the Spaniard. Maybe we did start 9th then, I don't know. We moved up anyway, that's all I know. Yeah. I don't think the McLaren was very good round that track anyway, Mark. I got stuck behind the Lamborghini boys, and the speed they had down the straight was absolutely nuts. Yep, another clean run, Steve-o. It is possible. Hopefully I'm demonstrating that. It is possible to have clean races in GT Sport. I think they had a good race up at the front though, didn't they? Thunder's finishing down in 19th. There you go, because Thunders is a proper fast driver. He's only done a 2 minutes 0. He'd be at least doing a 159.4 or 5 including there. Lots of fighting going on up there. Let's do another one. GTS on boards. Fuck, that's the first I've seen you in the chat, so nice to see you. Yeah, the first few laps were a total mess in that race as well, Mark. Absolute mess. Everybody just wanted to keep overtaking each other down into the hairpin. I was so glad when we got to lap 5 and everybody went into the pits. I just stayed out in the mediums for 10 laps. What are we going this time? I don't really want to drive the Audi, if I'm totally honest with you. I'm enjoying the racing in the Toyota. I think we'll just stick with it. Eric B, is it a race for your main account? I wouldn't say so, no. Yeah, I think I did 11 laps in the middle stint, just to try and get away from people. But yeah, that was my strategy as well. I think a lot of people did 5 mediums and then just did the rest of the race on 2 stints of softs, but you know, I've tried the 908 Stevo on my Aussie account. It's fast, but you get absolutely murdered by people with hybrids at the beginning. So coming out of the chicane and coming out of La Source, they just blast past you, and then you can see how difficult people make it for you to try and get back past them over the course of the rest of the race. So I like the 908, and I can do the same sort of lap times as I'm doing in the Toyota in the 908, but it causes more problems than it's worth. Getting back to whether it's a safe race for your main account, Eric, I don't think so. A lot of people have trouble controlling the Group 1 cars. I don't know what level you're at, what kind of driver you'd be up against, but if you've got a second account, I would recommend using that one. Now, Steve, if you like the 908, another car to try is the Tomahawk. The SRT Tomahawk is a good, handles very similar to the 908. Anyway, folks, I'm going to take a quick toilet break. I'll be back for this one starting. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully you'll stick around. It'll only be a couple of minutes. We're back, people. I think we definitely need to be improving the old qualifying time. And we've got Jack up in P2. Feel free to hold everybody up, Jack. Over the first couple of laps, get things nice and close. Did you make it in, Xander? I see you said you're going to jump in. Not a single lap of practice. Yeah, good luck to you too, Jack. Thunder's on certainly no beat, slouch the beat, so good luck, mate. And good luck to you too, Xander, if you're in a race. Don't. I can't see it going particularly well if you've not set a qualifying time and not a single lap of practice. Group 1 cars are not really the same the cars you can just jump straight into and be that competitive, I don't think. CB lobby. Ah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Captain fast in front of us though, so what can go wrong here? Captain Fast living up to his name so far. Two-second penalty there. Oh. Got your now there. Okay, up one position so far. 2-second penalty in front of us as well. No pressure from behind, all good so far. The line. Big bit of fighting going ahead. Four cars there. Getting that slap speed though. have your fastest lap, Thunders. There we go. Way too late for that horse. Fighting the run up ahead as well. There's not a lot of mistakes, so I was expecting a lot more people to be flying about off the track today. Greekman's wide, Stavilo 2. Interesting line from Captain Fast there. Well, that could be a cut. Like his livery. I'm going to go off and pull on here. Oh, somebody did up ahead, not that driver predicted though. This is not a good situation down toward Francorchamps and the chicane. I've got space behind me, I'm just going to let them two duke it out. Probably try hang around the outside there, there's always going to be contact. That's a bit of a dive, buddy. Oh, I mean, come on. I seen you and I gave you the space. You still hit me. third there to slow the car down. Just a bit. I'm enjoying these races a lot more than I thought I was going to. This has been a good fight. Ooh, I hit the grass there. 202s or 11 we should be doing 159s. Second penalty up ahead for the Dutchman. Hold on now, to be honest with you. Amazing the difference in pace whenever we just got it sorted out. We stopped fighting each other for a lap. Maybe that driver out the fight though. Jack up in P3. There we go. Come on mate, get in, get in, get in. Whoa! driving from Captain Fast. That was a wee bit naughty of me. We will apologise to him after that. We had to take the opportunity, I think. I wasn't even going for an overtake there, I'll be honest with you. He gave me the space, it was nicely done. I mean, come on, give me some space, pal. Poor. I was entitled to still being outside there. Oops. Actually broke early there as well. No, I was too busy looking at Captain Fast there. I went... Go on, you two. Get big penalties. That's annoying because the Dutch driver that pushed me off is the one who won the battle out of the four of us in the end. Quite annoying. Ah, well. 39 people watching, that's one of the highest numbers I've had in a while. Well done, Xander. Oh, what did you say? You said you started 16th, didn't you? Oh, super, I never seen you there. I did qualify. I've only done 4 laps of qualifying in the Porsche. That was a good race. So we got Captain Jack with a P3. Oh, Jack's telling Temp that it was dirty there. He's not happy with him. We'll save the replay and we'll check it out and see if Jack's in the right in this one, shall we? Cheers, Steve-O. Yep. Still got life to do, eh? Still life. Life still goes on. Thanks for joining us as always. Yeah, I seen that, Jack Balding. I seen you. I didn't really get pushed off by the Dutch driver, but we were side by side just coming out of Lacombe, and he didn't give me any space, and then I actually went off a couple of corners later. I guess more in frustration than anything else. We'll do another. I think this might be the last one though. Yeah, got the old school livery on the Toyota Supra. Yeah, I know the Porsche is not the. I know the R18 is the qualifying car. This is more fun. This is more fun starting in the middle of the pack and seeing what we can do. So why are you in a C lobby anyway, Xander? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen you up in much higher splits than that. Murphy Z, I don't think I've said hello to you, so nice to see you in the chat there. Thanks for watching. Yep, you need to go up through Eau Rouge in 5th gear in the Toyota. If you change up to 6 too early, you'll lose speed. And I don't think there's a whole lot of difference. If you change to 6th gear about 180 miles an hour, it'll be fine. I don't think there's a lot of difference between keeping it in 5th or moving up to 6. It's the same going down through Blanchimont as well. You want to keep it in 5th gear for going through Blanchimont. Yeah, I'll check out your penalty or your what happened after this race, Jack. I'll give you a second opinion if you want. Getting that DR up, are you, Supra, for the new FIA season? I think I seen you in a couple of races. I can't remember who I was watching. Maybe Dulster I was watching. I think I seen you in were you in Top Split? I think you might have been in Top Split in a couple of them. Or Tidgney, I might have been Tidgney stream I was watching. Seen you that. Ah, you'll get that DR back up, Xander. It's always going to ebb and flow. You get combinations that are good for you and others that aren't quite so good. Oh, done in 12th place again. Jack up in pole position. Definitely easy to overdrive the cars, Xander. I think we're all guilty of that sometimes. Just checking DR out for this account. We've went from 64,500 down to 63,100 in this session. Cheers, Coleman, thank you. Yep, Xander, the old Iron Brew. Best of luck in this one, Jack. Hope you can pick up the win. But I've not seen anyone, I don't think I've seen anyone that started in pole position win the race yet, I don't think. Seems to be a bit of a curse. Whoa! It's a good way to break your wheel. Agree, Supra. Either kind of. I think. Oh, we get Gadget Man. Gadget Man down in P18 there. Gadget Man's got a YouTube channel as well. Check that out if you don't know about him. You too, Jack. Yeah, Supra, this could have been a much better combo. Although, the pit stop's only 6.6 seconds in the Group 1 car, so it's very short, but yeah, Why not just have the mediums and the hard tyres and make the hard tyres mandatory? I think it's the opposite way, Jack. I don't think I've seen anybody that started in pole win yet. Hey, see you later, boys. If you'd like to turn car, it'd be nice. And the pit crew have fitted sport soft tyres to my front tyres. Again. Cheers, Xander. And cheers, Murphy's Head. Have a good luck. I broke way too late there. It's not what you want to do. Hello, Pete. I thought you were letting a bit lower there, buddy, so I thought I'll just make a wee mistake, give you some company. Seems we've forgotten how to drive between the last race and this one. How does the car not want to stop anymore? I was waiting at 0.5 popping up there. Well done, Xander. Doing better than me. I messed up the first lap. Looks like Jack's running hid. Should pick up the win. Gonna hit the apex and I'm hitting the ball. Sounds like you're going for the win, Xander. There's all the mistakes. Just a big train, isn't it, from P2 down to myself? Although we're not quite on the train. Horrendous lap. Well, those are mistakes I was asking for. So we can be close off this corner here. Maybe we can move in the Audi. Till I did that. Idiot. Flags out. Somebody's had a big one. Impressive. That makes that easier. I don't know what I thought. There's a corner cut. See if we can steal jacks fast as that. We've had a big slipstream down sector 1. Quite. Not going so well now, Xander. Still got aspirations of 7th place here. Oh. Maybe not anymore. I'll be kind, I won't pass you here since I bumped you. Come on, buddy. Just give the place up. See if I can give you one bit of advice as a driver. Is learn to give up. None of these like being overtaken. There is an art to being overtaken. To minimise the time that you lose. Having a cracking time. Hey, good name. Gonna have a run here. We'll give it a try. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I said I hadn't seen anybody win from pole, Super. I just meant since had started playing. So Jack, I think, is the first driver to take home the victory from the pole. Well done, Jack. Dominated it. Absolutely dominated it. And a good fastest lap as well, indeed. Nice fastest lap. Key pissed off, Dimitri. I don't think I've ever heard those two words in the same sentence. I appreciate that, Dimitri. Congratulations to the Jack. No, I can assure you, Dimitri, I have my my moments of rage in this game as well, but where did Gadget Man get on? 16th, but at least they got a blue S, so well, I can assure you though, Dimitri, I don't tend to get too upset at racing games, but I used to play World of Tanks, and my god, the rants and raves I could have at that game. Oof, jeez, oh, I actually had to stop playing it because it was angering. I was getting too angry at it. Thank you, Eric B. So I think that's the last of the racing action. I'm not going to do another one. That's 5 races. So, and I've quite enjoyed them. I've got to be honest with you. And we came with for sportsmanship intact as well. I think we only got. I think we only got 1 penalty out of the 5 races as well, so yeah, or 1 contact penalty, which was unjustified, of course, but indeed, Dale boy. I enjoy watching your streams as well for the racing. It's good to hear somebody else with the accent as well. Go for it, Dale boy. Yeah, I heard you talking about that on your stream as well. Right, so I'll take a look at that and I'll work it out. I can't actually find the settings. In fact, I can flip the camera from Streamlabs, can't you? So maybe I'll maybe take a look into that. Dale boy. Yep, using Streamlabs. So I think you can go in and flip the camera, I believe, through that. Right, let's take a look. I think this is, well, let's take a look at the penalty I got first. So if, as I said, that's the end of the racing action, and I appreciate everybody that's been in and watched, but if you haven't hit that like button, I would appreciate that very much as well. Yeah, I'll take a look into it, Dale boy. I like the camera where it is, I have to say. Don't know why. It's in that space where there's nothing on the screen, nothing on the HUD. I liked it when you flipped your camera upside down. That was quite funny. Somebody said that was your Aussie account. Right. Sorry about this. Right, so last lap here, South African driver goes off and he's heading straight to that barrier there. He hits my car and we straighten him up, save his life, so to speak, and then we'll both run side by side out of Blodge one. Now me, personally, I think the South African driver should have gave this up here given what had just happened. He wants to keep fighting, puts me off a little bit. By this point I'm now going, not happy with that. Such a terrible penalty, isn't it? I mean, he's just trying to save the car, isn't he? But cheers, Eric. Right, let's go and check out Jack's penalty before we go. Not penalty, was it? Was it a penalty? Just an instant. If you're still there, Jack, do you know what lap it was? Yeah, Supra. That's it. Game's getting deleted. I can't play this game anymore. Ah, we'll find it. So it's a German down in P7, isn't it? Kyle TV, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well as well. Nice to see you on the chat again. Good luck in the next race, Jack. You might as well pick up those. Might as well pick up those wins while you can. Get your DR up for the new FIA season. Jack's getting held up by the Spaniard now, so it's bringing the German into play. Nothing so far. Jack going for the move. Ooh, ooh. Jack getting his elbows out there, in all fairness. He gives it back, no, in fairness. He realised he probably had, gave it up. It's a good move by the German though. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is what Jack's not too happy with. Jeez, oh. Jack is there. Yeah. Yeah, I get why you're a bit annoyed, Jack. I can see why you're a bit annoyed. fairness, it's one of those things, though, it's one of those positions if you put yourself in that you're always going to be in trouble. You're putting a lot of faith in the other driver to give you the space. But yeah, I can see why you're not too happy with it. Where you racing clowns only just got on? No, most people were racing fairly fair. There is a few incidents, a few questionable incidents throughout the stream, but I think a lot of it's just down to tricky cars and high speeds. Just go forward, take a look at this move on Captain Fast. I quite like this one. Seen it coming, left the space as well. Yeah, Jack who's in the stream and was racing, and after one of the races in the post-race chat was making his feelings clear, so we were just checking the penalty out, Kyle. Not the penalty, checking the incident out. I think he was justified to say something. Oh yeah, there's no two doubts about it. He'll reinstall GT Sport. He has to. He has to. He's kinda easily the most popular game on his channel. And he's got super fast internet now. He's not got like a 200 megabit connection. So he can download GT Sport in a couple of hours. He's probably already back on his system. Anyway folks, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined and chatted in the chat. I do appreciate it. Anyone who's hit the like button, if you're just sitting there watching, lurking, all good to me. I'm very much a lurker in streams as well. I don't really chat that much in them if at all, so I appreciate that people just like to sit and watch sometimes as well. It's definitely, I can understand that position. Yeah, well, I said much the same, Dimitri. I can understand why he's upset about getting pushed out there, but at the same time, you're putting a lot of faith in the other driver. You're putting a lot of faith in the driver when you're on the outside of a corner like that, so it's a 50-50 risk, isn't it? Do you want to kind of keep it in there and try and keep the position, or did you just back out and live to fight another day? So yeah folks, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for joining. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. We might well do this one again. I'm off at the weekend. I'm off the Saturday, Sunday, so there's a fair chance we'll maybe do this again at the weekend. Maybe jump on the Womble Skipper account, do some races from the back. But yeah, thank you very much for joining. But anybody, if you're just here for the Scottish accent, by the way, then Deadeye Delboy, who's in the chat there, is also a Scottish YouTube streamer, so do check out his streams if you're just in it for the accent. He's also a very good driver, entertaining to watch. You get a bit of a feast and a famine with him. He either drives really well or puts it in the wall constantly. Cheers, Supra. Right, anyway, thank you very much, folks. I shall see you again. As I said, very much appreciate everybody who has contributed to the chat and the likes and the views. So, see you all again. Bye.